Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist.
Roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And this is Batistuta. Can he get onto this? Knocks, shot a goal! Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautiful.
And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Scholes. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Di Marco. Good play on the left-hand side here. Di Marco charging forward down that flank. Here comes the decent chance! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Mendieta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Raul. Threads one in. And this is Raul. Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. Out for a throw. And it's Gullit. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. That is good alertness. Gullit.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's got tall. He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Raul. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. It scores! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Koundé wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. And that has been clubbed away. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Van Bauten. It's Gullit. Neymar. And it's Kanté. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Baggio. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. Kanté. Now Howson. And it's DiMarco. Plays a sharp little ball here. There they go, hunting in packs. And he has been fouled there. Scholes. Cross from Scholes. Corner then. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That's beautifully weighted. Haaland! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Scholes. Yaya Toure. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
They're up
El
to 5
dorsal
corners
20
now.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
Kante getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Howson. 60 minutes played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dimarco puts them all in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is...
And pull it! Against the crossbar! And he's taking no chances there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable man. Pull it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pull it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's gone back to the keeper. Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. Mendieta, who does have an assist to his name. Yaya Toure. Bastoni cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Baggio! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And it's Stojkovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Header comes in! And he's there to get it away. Dimarco. Conte. Dimarco.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gaizka Mendieta. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Cannavaro. McAllister. Koundé. Tries to play it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. I think we're just about done here. And he's picked it up out wide. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 up and very little time left, surely. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original, and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Khan gets it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Baggio. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to... Woola! And the ball's come loose here. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He's a sharp little ball here. And that was asking just too much of him. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Goes down, but nothing given. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
And there's the shot! And this is Raul! It's Raul! They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
15 minutes is number 7.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Odo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. Goulet, he's in plenty of space here. Now that takes a shot! It's a loose ball.
Milan really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Best. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Albert Ferrer. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, important interception. Neymar. Now Roberto Baggio. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Scholes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's another good win of the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pull it, spread it left. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Best. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw. Yaya Toure. Pull it. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar picks it up out wide. Incoming delivery. Albert Ferrer tries to clear.
Roberto Baggio really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Ibrahimovic, who's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Best place it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Right card! Good strike, quite an alarm. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Scholes is always looking to break lines. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's found a way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Makaleli. Luis Suarez quietly revving up. Great ball if he can get there. Corner number 2 then. Goulart goes short. Cross to the back post. Oh, that was vital. And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Raul. Played back in. Nice sequence of passes this. Shot at goal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And it's Gullit. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. And he's there to make the challenge. Great vision. Gullit. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. Played down the flank. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Endrick. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested.
And the shot! There it is! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserved goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And that was nowhere near his best. Neymar proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Endrick. Tries a shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations.
Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's had a shot! They've done it! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely feet. Azar! Really well taken goal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Eric Garcia. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Scholes. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And it's Neymar. And here's Haaland. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. takes a shot! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Raul. Messi. Looking for the run. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Raul won a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Roberto Baggio. And it's Scholes. Raul. Oh, well played. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That ball looks a good one. It's Baggio! That's another chance! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. Played back to the goalkeeper. Mendieta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Raul threads one in, tries to play it through. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Raul. Gaizka Mendieta. Azar. So what can they make of this? Yamal is onto this. Haaland! Decent enough try. Raul. Well played for Mendieta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Raul! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And there was his 3rd, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Out towards the flank. Flings in a chance, surely! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's going for goal!
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Scholes. Coming on the field is...
He's tried one!
Right.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Nicked it back promptly. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Neymar with a real chance here.
Coming on to replace him
Neymar!
is
Off
number
the bar!
18, Mbappe.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Chips it through. And this is Raul. It's Raul! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out to the left flank. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. And it's Messi. And Jamal.
Added minute has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. Neymar. There will be 4 extra minutes. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. And the finish! This time, surely!
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 4, Stojkovic.
Neymar plays it short. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. This looks promising. Yamal! Oh, taken with style. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Yaya Toure writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. A lot of space ahead, and he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. And he's had a hit! You've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Gullit. And that's been won straight back. And this is Raul. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Mendieta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Quarter of an hour played. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's worked it through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the great...
Vinicius Junior! Goal, the Netherlands! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gullit. Pass is coming off. It's Baggio! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That looks a cracking ball. Shoots! Goal! The Netherlands! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Baggio. The defence opting here for strength. There's the shot! And somehow it stayed out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Raul. Real chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely aimed pass. Adams wins the duel this time. Roberto Baggio. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Can he finish?
There will be 3 minutes.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's good running with the ball. Tchouameni, he's gone forward. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So once again, we're underway. Neymar, nice control. He's had a shot! Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Mendieta. Pass somewhat off target. And he was quick to react. Yaya Toure. Gullit. Van Bouten. Gullit, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes. Ball played for Mendieta. Scholes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Baggio. Baggio looking to penetrate. Roberto Baggio! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Such good technique.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Marquinhos goes sliding in. Scholes. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van Bouten cuts it out. Looking for options for move. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's an errant pass. Pullet. Raul. Puyol has given away a free kick. That pass isn't the best. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Bouten. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really well manoeuvred. Pullet. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pullet. Played out to the left flank. In with the challenge. Has a look and place it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Gullit. Now this is Cruyff. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Baggio. Now it's Neymar. That's a good foot in there. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. And here's Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. On the through ball. And he's in on goal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foot in. Scholes. Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Scholes. Mendieta. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed in towards the centre. He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mendieta. Shot could be... Can he finish? Just off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Kaka. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And this is Raul. Raul! It's loose now, and they want to get it. And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ended up. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hullet! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kaka. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Has a look and place it forward. And the shot! Goal! Santos! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
Chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Martinelli. Martinelli, who's on a run down the left wing. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Brilliantly cut out. So what can they make of this? Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. He's through here. He gets big. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Iwobi. And he's whipped in a big header. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Martinelli picks it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. Kaká, Pedri, Neymar, Roberto Baggio. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Oh, what has happened here? In by Hunt. Terrific header! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's got full. In for the pieces. It's there. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again. Santos grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And here's Marmoush. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Kaká. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the right. Now it's Raul. And he's forced to go back. Can he get it through? How do you play? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Quick look, then plays it in. Mendieta. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Pull it. And here's Raul. Mendieta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Nicely spread. Iwobi. Ball driven towards the far post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pullet, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Hullet. Roberto Baggio. Oh, can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Hullet has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes without saying, that was poor. Thinks about the shot, picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! Lacking in accuracy. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Marmoush. He's got away. Yaya Toure. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Martinelli. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. Now it's Martinelli. Ruben Neves. Mendieta deals with that comfortably. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Chance to deliver. Mendieta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Iwobi. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaká. Van Balten. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Raul. Here's it's Raul! In he goes again. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Coming on the field is number 18, Mbappe.
Time for a change in personnel. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10, Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes. Substitution on the field. Number 24, Toure. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Rijkaard.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Out to the left it goes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Neymar. Coming on the field is number
This is Lewandowski.
Perez.
Perez. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's being urged to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard. Chance here to counter, and he's managed to get free. Lewandowski. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's running through.
Added minutes have been indicated.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Marquinhos. And it's Scholes. Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Gullit. And here's Baggio. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities.